What's up guys? Everybody opens up Pokemon cards, but nobody tells you what to do after you've opened them. So in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do and what do I do as a set collector. Let's go. Rightio guys, so what do you need? First, you need to open up packs first, of course. So obviously you know that I've opened up quite a bit of Rebel Clash lately. So after opening up the Rebel Clash booster box, the blisters, the ETBs from the pack battles, all those videos you can go ahead and watch if you want to. But after opening up all those packs, I need to do something about the mess, right? What tends to happen is you end up having a lot of booster packs, code cards, and Pokemon cards just all over the place, right? So what you need to do first is make an area of space that you can work with. Now, obviously, if you open up cards on a channel, you're in a bit of a hurry, like, you know, you're kind of just throwing things aside. So you need to get organized first. So here's the clear space that I'm going to be using. Here are all the booster packs that came in the booster box that I opened up. And you can do one or two things. You can either keep it or you can throw it out. I tend to keep it because I display it right here, as you can see, like my other booster boxes. So I use them as a display, and I have mentioned before that there's a bit of a market for these too, like empty booster packs that you can sell them online for $1 a piece or something like that. It doesn't sound like much, but if you have a lot of them, like I do, it can add up to quite a bit. So that's what I do. I don't throw them out. The next thing is we got code cards, right? Stacks of them. Now, if you open up cards on a channel like mine, I just give them away. So you can give them away to a friend or on a channel like this, or you can throw them out, or you can sell them. And a lot of people do sell them, or you can use them yourself to play the online TCG. Now these have already been shown. I'm just doing again just while I'm talking, just in case none of these have been claimed during the booster box opening. You can claim them now as we speak, and some of them aren't from the booster box. Well, some of them might be, but they're mostly from Rebel Clash. They're the latest sets. Anyway, so you can choose what to do with them. Keep them, throw them, sell them. That's your choice. So I'll move those aside and throw them out. Once you've got rid of your booster packs, cleared up the mess, and threw out the code cards or keep them or whatever you're doing with them, you just have a stack of cards like this, right? I just piled them up as a stack, not organized at all. They're just stacked up. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm a set collector, I like having them in their sets in their respective order, right? So these are all Rebel Clash, so I already know that they're all Rebel Clash. What I'm gonna do is actually put them into color codes like this. So as you can see, you got red, green, water. I know I'm not saying the colors. And you just keep doing this until you end up having all separate piles for energies, trainers, fire Pokemon, grass Pokemon. Doesn't matter about the doubles, just match them up and I'll show you what we do next. All right guys, so once you've done all that, as you can see, that's what it should look like, right? Energies don't really count into the sets, as you probably know already. They don't have set numbers. So you just chuck the energies aside, and I already got rid of a lot. I just left some to show you, but that's what it should look like. All the double colorless, all the steel together, all the darkness, all the fire, all the grass, fighting, all that. All of them all bundled up like that, right? There's a reason why I set it out like this. Grass, fire, water, so on and so forth. Because, if you guys didn't know already, in the latest sets, they've actually organized it like that inside when you collect the sets. So, as you can see down here, they got 0 to like 20s, and then this one's like in the 30s to 20s to 30s, something like that. And then these are like the 40s. And then 40s to 50, and then, you know, so on and so forth. So that is why I laid it out like that, and it's so much easier to enter into the binder instead of just going through one by one. Now, the other thing is what you need to do is kind of sort them out by numbers and filter out the doubles. So take the grass Pokemon, for example. That is number 20. That is number 7. So I'm gonna lay them out, just an example. That is a double, so that's just gonna go into a bulk pile. So I'm gonna create a new pile for just bulk, and they're just gonna go aside, not in the bin or anything, but you can sell them. So number 11, that's gonna go in between that and that, because between 7, 11, 7, 11, and 20. And you're gonna keep doing that, filtering out all the doubles, putting it to the side, and have them organized here. So that way, when you enter it, or when you put it into your binder, they're already in order, and you can just slide them in to the slots. You could potentially just go one by one and enter it in that way. However, I find it faster if you already have it in numerical order. So I'll show you what I mean. So guys, as you can see, I've put them into set order just by hand. And we have a stack of bulk here. These are all doubles that I don't need anymore because, yeah, they're called bulk for a reason. Yeah, so this is number 1. We got 2, and that's 4. So I'm missing 3, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so forth, 8. And then it's easier to put it into the binder because I already know that's the number, like it's in order, none's out of order. So I'm gonna do that with all of these, pretty much put them in order, and then filter out all the bulk, put them aside, ready to either sell or trade or whatever you do with your bulk. So I do all that with pretty much everything, and then I will put it into the binder. So guys, when it comes to the binder, you have 2 choices or multiple choices. You can get an official Pokemon binder like so, and it has about 200 something pages or 100, and it holds a certain amount of cards, right? And you can use that binder for each set, but what I like to do is hold multiple sets in a bigger binder, which I buy from Officeworks, which is Australia's like Staples or whatever you want to call it, where you get your stationery. So I get one big binder and I buy multiple Ultra Pro sleeves. I buy bulk, usually 100 in a box. Otherwise, you can pay like 50 cents to $1 Australian money to get one of these. So I buy 100 at $44 off eBay. I find that's the cheapest option. And then yeah, so what I do, I fill out, if you want to find out how many sleeves you need for something like this, all you need is a ditto. But pretty much you can do the math, right? So if you turn that on, find out how many cards in the set. So in this set, it comes with, focus, 192, but you got to add in the secret rare. So if you look into your pokellector, you can find out how many ultra rares are in the set. So guys, here we are at pokellector. As you can see, there's 192 cards plus 17 secret rares. So that's how many cards you have in this set. So if we go back to our ditto, which is down here, we go 192 and add 17 for the secret rares. So 209, right? That's 209 cards in total, not including master set, not including reverses and stuff. However, the way I lay it out, I actually just put the reverse on top of the other card, which some collectors frown on and whatever like that, but I'm a cheapo kind of thing, and I just like completing a basic set and not leaving extra spaces for the reverses. So you can do whatever you like, but basically it's 209 cards in a complete set, not a master set. So 209 cards, you need 209 pockets, right? How do you work that out? You go 209 and you go divided by 18. And why is it 18? Because there's 9 pockets on one side, 9 pockets on the other. I double sleeve them, or like I put back-to-back cards, back-to-back. So that's 18 cards in this. If you want to do just 9 cards in one of these because you don't like the whole idea of back to back, that's fine. Just divide it by 9 instead of 18. And we're looking at 11.6. So that's how many sleeves I need to complete the set if I need to reserve sheets for it or buy a certain amount of sheets. Now, obviously 11.6 is not a real thing, so you got to round it up to 12. Don't round down, because if you round down, you might not have enough sleeves for the whole set. So always just round up just in case to make sure you have enough. So we need 12 sleeves. I got more than 12 there. I just thought I'd show you that just in case you wanted to budget buy your sleeves or whatever you want to do. So we can put the ditto away, and we can put the laptop away and actually start entering these cards into the binder. So as I said before, I already sorted them out into set numbers. So this is number 1, and I already know that will go straight into the first sleeve. And I know some people, they sleeve up the card before they put it in, which is the ultimate protection, which is technically true. However, I do not go into those lengths. It's sleeved up, it's in a binder. I think that's good enough for me. The only cards that I probably would sleeve are the, cards like this Cinderace V card, or maybe even the holos I might sleeve up to, although they aren't very valuable, as you probably realized. So that's 3, this is 4. I would leave a gap there for 3 because this is 4, and that means I know that I need number 3. And I'd keep going. I go 5, and I'll just do this for every single card and put them in, and then after that I can enter it into my pokellector account, or whatever account you use to track your cards if you're a set collector like myself, and figure out what cards you need to buy, or because there comes a time where you open up enough packs where you're just like, I've had enough of opening up packs, because opening up packs can cost quite a bit, yeah? That it just ends up being cheaper if you just buy the rest as singles. And you open up the packs just to have fun. So obviously I don't have 9, so I'm going to skip that and go straight to 10. And as I was saying before, with the reverses, I like to put, well, it's really preference, yeah? There's no right or wrong. I can't sleeve it up. Yeah, so there's no right or wrong in how you do it, but I like to put the normal one there, and then I put the reverse on top, and that means I pretty much have both those cards. I have the reverse and the non-reverse version of that card. And I probably have said before that I don't really, here we go, another example of that. So you could just put them on top of each other like so, and then put them in, ultimately meaning that there will be 4 cards in a pocket. So that could seem a bit much, and I've seen other people, they just put this one there and then they put that one there right next to it, so you have 2, which I think looks awesome as well. It's just I'm a budget. I'm on a budget. So yeah, I'd kind of just put them on top of each other, but really up to you guys. So that's pretty much it. I'll show you the finished product just in case you are interested in how my Rebel Clash set is going. Not that I'm trying to complete it, I just like opening up the packs and stuff. So let me put them all in and I'll show you the result. Alright guys, so once you're done putting it inside the binder, it should look something like this. You leave the gaps where you need to if necessary, and this is what I've got so far in regards to Rebel Clash. Obviously still missing a few cards even after opening up quite a bit. Some nice pages here, missing a few here and there, which is not too bad. And the best thing about doing this, it kind of just brings you back to when you open up the cards, and every time I was sleeving them in, I was just like, oh, I remember pulling that in the video, so on and so forth. So it's quite a nice journey. Like, you can really take your time with this because it's your collection, so you want to look after it and you want to organize it the way you do. Like I said, this is per set, so it's exactly by the numbers in sequential numbers, you know what I mean? So as you can see, there's numerous reverses, and underneath it is the other card. So it's probably holding about 4 max in each slot. And not to mention, guys, this is what you end up with. Yeah, this is the bulk from everything I've opened. And there's a ton more energies, but I put them away already. These are some of the doubles. So we had a V double and 2 Farfetch Galarian style, a few reverses that are doubles as well, and a few rares. I keep them separate to the other bulk because they are obviously worth a tad bit more, but that's how I like to do it. I like to separate them from the rest, and all these are obviously the cards for the binder. So yeah, some of these cards I would probably be chasing as singles, not necessarily through pack openings, although I think I've ordered up another Rebel Clash set of blisters. Not much, I mean, it's 6 booster packs, so with 6 booster packs, there's like at least 10 cards in each one. That's like 60 cards. You never know, I might be able to fill out some of these. But yeah, you'd think that you'd, you know, kind of complete the set. Well, not complete the set, just like have a lot of the set, which I do after opening up so many packs. But this is what it looks like so far. And after you do all this, I tend to update my pokellector. So there's the Cinderace V full art, and left a lot of gaps because these are where all the other cards go. And there's the Copperajah V full art, and plenty of more gaps where all the rainbows are missing, and then we got a gold card at the end. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I do it. You use a Ditto, you use several things. I also got these 2 promo cards, which I didn't put in because I have a separate promo binder, but I mean, by all means, you can add them there, because if you are completing like a master set, it kind of technically includes the promos that go with Rebel Clash as a set overall. So that is how I organize and do it out. Let me know how you guys do it at home, and if there's anything different, any other tips, share it with everyone else. Anyway, guys, that's all. See you next time. Bye bye.